Hello guys, once again I'm doing another Pcap analysis from malwaretrafficanalysis.net, and just a reminder, this isn't really an educational video. This is more for my own personal benefit to make sure I not only complete the exercise but I can analyze how I'm thinking, where I'm going wrong, and all of that. So let us begin. I haven't read the scenario yet. Gives me information about the network, the domain, gateway, broadcast address, etc. And your task: review the Pcap and alerts, write an instant report. Oh, I didn't read this. I don't want to write a report. I guess I am. It's like I'm at work. For this infected Windows host, see below a suggested template for instant reports. Executive summary. Windows host, infected with, details infected. Oh my god, this is like I'm at work. I guess I've started this. I've already downloaded the files, I'm committed. IP address, MAC address, host name, Windows user account name, indicators of compromise, list of URLs, domains, IP address, hashes. It wants SHA-56 hashes. Answer. Oh, we don't want to see the answer. Luckily it's hidden. So, first off, let's start. Doing this. And we actually get a lot less guidance. Let's look at the alerts first. It's obviously best to look at the alerts first. It gives it to us in 3 different formats. Let's have a look at the JPEG. This is what an analyst would see. Trojan Hawkeye keylogger FTP, and then the same thing, sending data. I'm reading this backwards actually. This is actually opposite to what I'm used to doing. Let's actually read from the top. So this is interesting. This will log when somebody uses whatsmyipaddress.com. That's actually a good plugin to have. Trojan. See, it's either this or Hawkeye, and then later it says Hawkeye. So we're guessing this is Hawkeye. An FTP alarm, and then Hawkeye with FTP. So I'm pretty sure it's this Hawkeye malware. I'll actually have a look at it. Goose doodle. Hawkeye. No, that should be enough. How to make a Trojan horse. Maybe we spelled hawk, it would help. Maybe Google is a little bit more tuned into what we want. Yeah. FireEye probably knows what's up. Hawkeye malware, often distributed through email campaigns. Obviously, FireEye is email protection, so taking the email angle here. This is what we want. Hawkeye capable of email and password stealing, web browser password stealing, key logging. So this is what you got the alert for. Bitcoin wallet fast USB propagation. That's interesting. It's pretty hard to do. Downloader password stealing, antivirus checking, firewall. Seems like actually pretty. It's a good list of things to be able to do. So this is a file we need to be on the lookout for. Ooh. Ooh, alright, that's gone now. Alright, we got what we needed. Let us get into the meat and look at the Pcap. And once again, Wireshark requires sudo permissions, or it actually didn't in this case. I never understand when Wireshark's happy to open and when it's not. Oh, it's gonna take too long. I believe if I copy it and then paste it into a No, it doesn't want to do that. Alright, we'll do it the old-fashioned way, guys. Sudo shark. File doesn't exist. Yes, it does. You're lying to me. This is more, instead of Pcap analysis, I'm showing you my Linux incompetence, which is quite sad. There we go. Just made a little error on the first time. Not too big a Pcap file. Let's go back here. What's the IP address? Let's actually open it in its text form. So you can copy stuff in. Everything revolving around the same host IP address. This will be we want IP. Huh. I'm sure there's another way of doing this, but I'm just going to do this like this. I want an OR. Is that going to be? Damn it, I do need to learn my Wireshark commands, but we can do this for now. What we actually should be looking for is, this device is going to have a lot of traffic, presumably. We should be looking for the malicious site. Let's actually take this into VirusTotal. See what it thinks. So this is what is my IP address. So this is the first alarm. This has some malicious communicating files. All right. And then I'm also going to throw. Come on. For some reason, Puma never wants to come to the front. So that's also what's my IP address. And then this will be the actual source that the data is being exfiltrated to, I imagine. Or destination that it's being exfiltrated to. Microsoft.exe. All right, cool. So I'm actually going to throw that IP in here instead. TCP and FTP. FTP is always super suspicious. 00 at web host. I think we saw. Going on the TCP. Do this. It does feel like everything you stick in VirusTotal is communicating malware files. The files were exfiltrated. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can grab the file. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. So this is what mypaddress.com is related, so let's have a look at that. Let's throw it, yeah. Let's call 123 for now. Yeah, so tried to communicate with this and was denied by the looks of it. So that's good. So can I not get, I probably can't get objects from FTP, because that is likely how the So this is what the communicating malicious like command control center, but we don't actually know how the device got onto the system. Let's start making some notes though. Not how the device got in the system, the malicious file. We want command and control. Just, or this is what's my IP. Say this is looked up by malware blocked. So we need to find where it actually got infected. There's the thing that got blocked. So it's going to be just before this, we assume. So there's a file coming in. But this is coming from a, well, we actually need this as destination, don't we? Oh yeah, much more pretty traffic. Let's see what we can export from this. It's the same too. No idea what that is. This is all with local traffic. This is the first time it's something non-local. Text.plain. So it looks like the challenge here is trying to find the initial. This seems legit. Yes. Nothing for me to say this is really malicious yet. So what was that 145? That's command and control. But that means it got infected before this. So it's either from this, or it was infected locally. Usually I'm not looking for that because I assume something forward infected it. So it could be this IP. So let's have a look, check out this IP. So let's send this text. Dump that in here. Grab what we want. And have virus total tell us what the hell is this? And we did follow this, and this was the seemingly legit Microsoft site. And I'm pretty sure this is the file that we can export from HTTP. Let's actually have a look at this file now. What are you? Lovely, lovely file. I'm starting to get a bit stuck here, guys. Was this machine infected locally? That's all I can assume. From this 10.110. Let's go have a read through of our. That's the domain controller. Oh, I'm suddenly really hungry, but I gotta complete this. I guess I could pause. All right, let's just see what everything we can export. We gotta find the malware somewhere. SMB, got 2 SMB. They're gonna be the same thing. Let's save. Let's have a look. Graphics. I very much doubt this is anything. I'm coming up short, guys. I'm coming up short. Struggling to find the malware. This is when it starts communicating to command and control. Let's work backwards. That's the main controller. This forbidden, so this IP address is the malware trying to figure out what IP it's on. I've put that in my notes. Yeah, what's my IP? But it was blocked. And then everything before this is local. This INT did get transmitted right before the malware. Let's have a close look at this INT file that I said was nothing. It fits the timeline, so I'm actually going to open up a terminal here. Let's have a look at the... Let's start with this. Clean. You get funny. Let me do that one more time. Why does it show that thing again? I'm doubting my programs are same, assumably. Oh, it's a different. Why is this a different hash? Did I run a different command? It's just a SHA-256, so I'm going to try that as well. Just because. It's my copy. Oh, my copy paste isn't working properly. I've got to remember I'm not in Windows sometimes. I have to Control Shift copy. Apologies for the person who caught that and is yelling at my screen. I deserve it. Not you, I want you. You. Does copy and paste work differently from Terminator? I believe that's what I'm learning right now. Yeah, this looks all clean. I am just chasing rabbit holes right now, guys. Just struggling to figure out how the malware got on the system. Let's have a closer look at our other file. Actually, and export it again, just make sure. What's it called? Come on. Please, VirusTotal, have some answers. So basically, it looks like people put this in before just because it's in the exercise. So other people doing similar things have tried different SHA functions. MD5. This does not seem to be the guilty file. Let's dig deeper. Let's go further into the timeline. We can't figure out the source of infection yet, but maybe we go deeper. We find some more clues. FTP and TCP connection with our notes. Let's actually put this first just to it. This did occur first. We should also have a timeline. So first connected with command and control here. PDT, I'm going to have to convert that later, but for now everything's going to be in PDT. So wait, that was command and control. I put that in this was when it tried to figure out what this IP address is. So this is in GMT. So you see how everything keeps logs in different formats. The bane of any analyst. Let's get back on track. Have a look through, unfiltered again, just a little bit. So this is the whole no. So maybe we don't know how it got infected. Maybe it was a USB and there's no network traffic to say that. Like we did say we do know the type of malware can be transferred from USB. So maybe that's the conclusion we're supposed to draw. So I am currently, with my current skill set, unable to figure out how the malware got onto the system. So I'm going to pass that. For now, I'm going to fill out everything else. So infected Windows host. Let's start going. We figured this out ages ago. 10.0.0. Is this one, right? MAC address. So for the MAC address, we're going to need. Let's actually open up my. Now you all know my email address. Feel free to send me phishing links. Be good security practice. I know I wasn't logged in. Yes, I have my password on autofill. Don't judge me too hard, guys. So boot P. Go. BP DHCP request. Let's try this again actually. BP. We know it's a Dell, and we know this is the MAC address. Let's. Dell device. So it does suggest here that Windows host used by see the way this is phrased, it doesn't suggest that I know how it was compromised. We just know it was compromised, and then we saw the compromised traffic. So it looks like in this exercise, the reason I couldn't find out why it was compromised was because that information is not there, but we still have to show that it was compromised somehow. So I'm glad. Hopefully that's right. So I don't get the name from here. So now go back to my notes. How do I figure out the rest of my information? MBS traffic will get me. Actually got me the host name. Maybe the host name was that Dell. Let's get this next. This is the best command. Oh yeah. Ross record body CNAME. There's the user. So I'm actually going to go back to the boot P because I think the information I wanted was there. I was just being blind. DHCP request, bootstrap protocol. It's not here. I'm actually going to go onto Malware Traffic Analysis' site and throw it in another browser so we can go back to it. They have a good write-up on how to do this, so I'm not going to mess around. I'm going to exploit the experts. Identifying hosts and users. So we need to identify the host name. So boot P. So we need a DHCP request. That's what we're missing because we're looking at DHCP ACK, right? Says there should be a hostname thing. Let's see. Were we completely blind? Yeah, we were. This is why we're doing practice. Copy. So we have the full details list, a list of URLs, domains. So what it actually put is looked up by malware, possibly blocked. Never want to assume. And I think we have all the information we're going to get. So first off, so GMT is same as UTC. We do everything in UTC. So at 05, 02. Used by, what was the type of malware again, guys? I've already forgotten. Let's go all the way back to the alerts. Hawkeye, Trojan, and the key locker. Okay. Used this is where we pin a little of the blame on whatever user was at the time. which proceeded to identify its IP address, then communicate with command and control, sending key logging data. You don't know that for sure. So I'm going to go possibly. So I'm going to go with here. Key logging data. There we go, that's my executive summary. Infection details of hosts, we had a little bit. Indicators of compromise. We'll add this. So there's a bit more detail we could add, but I'm satisfied with my effort here. So let us proceed to see how we did. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. There's always more you can look up, and if this was a instant response, I'd do more. If this was just an alarm in a SOC, I'd probably do about this much of an effort if I was an external SOC analyst. Let's go have a look at the answers. We're gonna cut this. I did not look at the FTP close enough. You can see Hawkeye keylogger in the Pcap, and we did not find it. We didn't even try control Fing for Hawkeye. That seemed too easy. So we definitely missed some stuff here. Let's see if actually all of our answers are right. Wow. Let's go through this all. I think we got this pretty wrong, guys. So this is correct, this is correct, this is correct, this is correct. Traffic caused by Hawkeye keylogger, correct. This, we didn't include this, or we kind of did. Included the IP. We saw this, but we did not, we were not sure if this was malicious, but he lists all of these as malicious, and we did not include this IP. Well, hold on, ours says 145, his says 154. Who got it wrong? It is 145. So I think he might have mistyped this. Where did you go? This is meant to be 145. So we did include that as the command and control. So I thought I got that wrong, but I think he just mistyped it. So he listed all different ports and the URLs associated with, so I could have done some more effort here. I just kind of said this is the command and control center. So you can always add more data. But this is what I missed. How the hell do you know how to input that command? I missed the FT there. Hawkeye keylogger Steeler records.txt. Yeah. Sniffer, yeah. So yeah, that was a lot I missed. We've got a JPEG here, which we can't export, but what we can do is we can let's actually see if we can get this JPEG.jpg, this image. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Let's actually go and just read his guide on how to do it. Oh my god, we can even see the passwords. So we did not dig into the FTP stream nearly enough. Like, FTP is in the clear. We should have looked at it and seen what it was sending, because it was sending emails and passwords. So we missed, like, technically everything we put was correct, but we missed out detail. Ah, it was a PNG, not a JPEG. We're in Linux though, so I'm not sure just naming it .png is enough. I think it is. png.png. Not load. That says .jpg. I'm not sure this is working how I understand it. Let's. I think we're going out to the wrong image. Apparently there's a PNG at the beginning of the image. stream 55, so let's just follow a random one. Just to get that there, and then so the PNG is there, but we can't see that represented in the info traffic as far as I can tell. So much more to learn. It does say .jpeg though. But let's go ahead and do the fancy thing and yay! We got the image, even though we had to follow the exact guide to the letter and couldn't do it ourselves. But hey, so let's go back to where's our answers? You still end up with so much garbage open. I need to learn how to close stuff. That's the end. So essentially, we got all critical information correct. We did not go in detail enough to find the actual data they were transmitting, which was the passwords in the emails, as well as this image and some other stuff. So that could have been useful. Like with this data, if you handed it to someone else to track down and block the right IPs, they would be able to do it. They would be able to respond correctly. But more detail is always good, and the fact we missed it is not good. So I kind of think I was competent there, but not perfect. So thank you guys for watching. You see how much more I have to learn when it comes to Pcap analysis, and yeah, I'm going to try and do one of these every day for the foreseeable future. So if you watched to the end, I have no idea why. Watch the next one if you want. I have no idea why you watch these, but yeah, thanks very much.